My friends called me a traitor for trying to protect our business. When I stepped back and let them do it their way, 3 years ago, I started a business with my two best friends, Pepe and Jay. I handled operations. They handled the front-end stuff. We built it from nothing together. Last Tuesday, I walked into our weekly meeting and froze. A guy named Yosef was sitting at the table. Yosef was a guy I knew from way back who I never trusted. Why is he here? I asked. Pepe finally looked at me and smiled. We brought him on. He's taking over your job. We don't need you anymore. My operations? Jay laughed. Your operations? Bro, anyone could do what you do. Yosef is actually going to take us somewhere. No conversation, no warning. 3 years of loyalty, and they made this decision behind my back. They talked about me like I was nothing, like I hadn't built this thing with them from the ground up. Yosef just sat there smirking at me like he'd already won. They had no clue what they just did. Let me tell you about Yosef. He wasn't just some random guy. He was my best friend growing up. We did everything together. Rode bikes around the neighborhood, played ball, talked about all the businesses we were going to start one day. I trusted him more than anyone. When we turned 20, we finally made it happen. We had this idea for a clothing brand. Nothing crazy, just something small we could build together. I put in my savings. He put in his. We were supposed to be 50-50 partners. For the first few months, everything was cool. We were working hard, making moves, feeling like we were actually building something. Then I started noticing things. Money wasn't adding up. Orders were coming in, but the profits didn't match. I asked him about it, and he always had an excuse. Shipping costs went up. We had to pay for a new supplier. Trust me, bro, it's handled. I trusted him. That was my mistake. One day I went to check our business account. Empty. Every dollar we made, gone. I called Yosef, and he didn't pick up. I went to his place, and he was gone. Moved out overnight like he was never there. I found out later he'd been skimming from the start, taking a little here, a little there, until he drained the whole thing. He used our business to fund his lifestyle while I was grinding, thinking we were building something real. That was the last time I spoke to him. I lost money. I lost time. I lost my best friend. And the worst part, I wasn't the only one. Over the years, I heard stories. Other people Yosef had gotten close to. Other businesses he'd wormed his way into. It was always the same pattern. He'd charm his way in, make everyone feel like he was the missing piece, then bleed them dry and disappear. Anyone who really knew Yosef knew the truth. He was greedy, he played dirty, and he didn't care who he hurt. So when I saw him sitting at that table, smiling at me like we were old friends, I knew exactly what was about to happen. I tried to warn Pepe and Jay. I told them everything. The clothing brand, the stolen money, the pattern. They didn't want to hear it. Pepe laughed in my face. You've always been a loser. That's why Yosef dropped you. That's why we're dropping you too. Jay didn't even look at me. Honestly, we've been wanting you gone for a while. You were dead weight. Yosef just gave us a reason. I realized it didn't matter what I said. They'd already made up their minds. All right, I said. I'm dead weight. Good luck without me. I left that night, cut all ties, took my name off everything and walked away clean. 6 months passed. I landed on my feet. I started working with a logistics company that actually valued what I brought to the table. Better pay, better people. I was finally in a good place. Then one night, my phone buzzed. Jay's name popped up on the screen. Jay's voice was shaky. He was crying. I'm in jail, man. We're in jail. I didn't say anything at first. Part of me wanted to hang up. What happened? It was Yosef. He was running stuff through the business. Bad stuff. What kind of stuff? Jay got quiet. Then he said it. Trafficking. He was trafficking girls through the company, using our accounts, our name, everything. When the feds came, he was gone. Exposed us and vanished. They're saying we could get 20 years. I felt sick. Not surprised, but sick. We didn't know, Jay kept saying. I swear we didn't know. But it's all in our names. Everything points to us. I thought about all the times I warned them. All the times they called me dead weight. I need you to testify, Jay said. Tell them we're not like that. Tell them we didn't know. Please, you know us. I sat there for a long time. You told me I was dead weight. You chose him over me. I know. I'm sorry. Please. I took a breath. No, I hung up.